Hello guys, I'm Rayan and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be looking at a game called WARFRAME. So WARFRAME is a game with many amazing mechanics and features, but most people don't know how to use them or how to find them. So I thought, why not make a beginner's guide? So let's start off with the basics. When you join WARFRAME, then you'll have a choice out of 3 WARFRAMEs. I recommend you choose Excalibur since it's super easy to build, fun to use, and you'll get many great opportunities with it to play around with it. Then you're gonna do the tutorial, and after you've done the tutorial, then it will take you to the ship that I'm on right now. Your ship will have a navigator, a market, an area we can just check your progress, an incubator, mods, and other stuff like that, which I'll be talking about in the video. This is kind of like the tower, if you think about it, for all the Destiny players out here. So yeah, okay, so to access other planets, all you have to do is come here and press whatever button it says to go to navigation, or you can press on options for PS4 and escape for PC. I'm pretty sure you click on that, then you have access to navigation, equipment, market, communication, quest, profile, and options. So to change your controls and stuff, you just go to profile, options, and to look at all the other stuff, you just click on navigations. Now since you guys probably just started the game, you guys will probably be over here in Earth. So if you see these blue stuff blinking, those are quests and missions, and you have to do those to be able to go to different planets. This is something called a junction. Obviously this is a Venus junction, and to go to different planets you have to complete their junctions. So for example, if you want to go to Venus, you have to finish a junction. So to finish a junction, you just hover over it, and then it will tell you a few challenges that you can do on that planet for us Earth right here to go to Venus. We just do these challenges, and after you're done, you just go to the Venus junction and you have to defeat a boss. After you have done it, you can just activate it, and then you'll be able to go to Venus. Not hard. Each planet has its own boss, just like Venus has something called the Jackal, which I'm not going to spoil too much. You guys can explore that on your own, and there's many planets and stuff to explore, so you're always going to be busy doing something. Okay, let's go to our next part, which is movement. Now, to look at all of your controls, you just click on options, click on your customized controller or customized keybinds, and now you can see all the controls. The main thing you're going to be using is this one: crouch, slide, roll, move down, dodge, and blink, which are going to be L1 for PS4 players, and the right thumbstick and the left thumbstick. So the mouse and WASD for PC players. So now, since you've seen all the controls, we'll get into the movement. So the movement in WARFRAME is what makes WARFRAME different to other games, and what makes it the most fun. So let's talk about it. So let's start off with the basics. In this game, you can double jump, you can wall jump, and you can climb walls, if in a way, if you do it properly. Yeah, see there, see, I was wall jumping there as well, so you can also wall jump. Yeah, those are the basic stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you how to combine your keybinds to get very good movement and the best way to move in the game. So the best way to move in the game is to do something called bullet jumping. So for this, you hold on your crouch button, L1 PS4 players control PC players, and then jump, X PS4 players jump PC, spacebar PC players, do it, and then you do that. You can do this in any direction, and then you'll go in that direction. This is the best part, this is the best movement in the game, and it's the fastest way to move. And you can also add on to this, so if you crouch and then bullet jump, you'll get more distance even. But now the sickest part of all of this, if you want to get even more distance, right? So you bullet jump, you aim up, and then if you hold on your aiming button, and then you can literally fly. But if you hold it down, at some point it will run out, so you don't want to do that. So don't hold it down for too long. But yeah, you can. It's kind of like flying, but you're pretty much just gliding. Yeah, so that's movement in this game. There's also many other combos that you can see that are like very small. You can search them up and stuff. So yeah, that's movement. Now let's go into combat. For combat, you're going to be using abilities, guns, and swords and stuff like that. So nothing too difficult to use. So you're gonna have your primary weapon, which would be a bow or an AR of some kind, because you're just starting off. These are not hard to use. You just have to use them the most in fights. But they do bring a lot of attention to you, so you have to be careful of that, because they make very loud sounds. And they're normally very fast. So next is your secondary weapon. Nothing too complicated with this. Just a pistol, or I think it's a pistol or something else. I think swords or some kind. Yeah. So you want to use it when you're not trying to bring attention to yourself and you're trying to stay low key. Nothing too difficult with that. And then next would be your sword or something similar to that. You just hold down your weapon to switch weapons with. After you've done that, you can look at combos if you come here. And then these are mini combos that you can use. Let's look at that. Half of the stuff you get very good with this if you learn how to use them. So yeah, that's combat. Now let's get into mods. Okay, so now we're gonna look at mods. So we come down here, you look to your left, and then you should see this. You just click on whatever button it tells you to go to, and then you can see all the mods that you have. Mods are stuff that you can add on to your weapons, your Warframe, and your companions to make them better and stronger. So in this to put these onto your Warframe, you just come to your arsenal right here. You click on your mod and you click on the upgrade button. Okay, so after you do that, then it will show you mini mods. So this is something called capacity. That's how much mods you can put in, and some mods have can decrease, like some spaces can decrease how much space it takes. So for this one, if I add anything that has this symbol to it, right, which I can just click on here, and I have these two things to choose from that can make it half the thing. So for 2 it will become 1, and for 4 it will become 2. This can save you space so you can add more. So you just add this onto this, and then yeah, this can help your weapon or your Warframe or your companion get better and be stronger. This is what this is what I have. So yeah, that's how you can add. To upgrade those mods, you just come back to your mod area, and then you can just let's imagine I wanna upgrade this one. So just click on this. I click on start fusing into selected mod. Now I can upgrade this, but it will make it so the cost is more higher. So to upgrade something, the main thing that you need is something called Ender that you get during missions. So you just I'm gonna upgrade this 2 times, which is gonna cost me 30 Ender and then 1,500 credits. So nothing too expensive. Now I have 75% critical chance, which is amazing. So I can just apply fusion, and yes, now it's upgraded. Now I can add those onto my weapons. I can just come down here, click on my Voltor, and where is it? Point strike. Here we go, 75% chance. So I'm just gonna take this out, right? Now since this is 6, right? Never mind. Yeah, so I'm just gonna place this in here. Yeah, so now since I've came here, I'm just gonna click on this and put this back into here. And yeah, now look, my critical chance goes way higher. This stuff does go down, but I don't think that's too big of a worry. I just need to add this back in here. So yeah, that's how you. I can also add this if I had 3 capacity here, and since this is 6, it will become 3. So I would still be able to add this here. So yeah, that's for your weapons and stuff. That's how you add mods and how you upgrade mods. You can also sell mods if you have multiple copies. Also, right now I have 11 of these ones. If you can see, it says 11 in the top left of that. Yeah, and you can combine these. I'm not sure how this works, so you might need to go for a different guide for that one. But yeah, that's mods. Okay, now if you just click on options, and if you have got, right now you see I'm level 2, but to go to level 3 I just click on this. You can do a test once a day, so right now I'm gonna do mine, and I'll see you when I'm there.
Show
Okay,
me
so
that you know of the old ways. Eliminate all targets using your melee weapon.
so this is a melee hit. The first one would be a primary, and the second one would be a secondary one. You just take all of these guys out.
Ready yourself.
For primary and secondary weapons, I recommend you guys can get up on this pillars by bullet jumping and aiming up, and then you can just stay here. And I'm just gonna do that. Melee is probably the easiest one out of all of them, since it's not too hard to use, and you just have to pretty much click on one button. And finished.
A formidable performance. This test is now complete. Mission complete. Excellent
And yeah.
work, Ten.
Now that's it. Now mastery ranked level 3. Yeah. Now I'm gold. So nothing too hard. You should be able to do it quite easily. When you do missions and you complete junctions, you will get something called blueprints. It could be rather off a weapon, item, or for Warframe. But if you want to make that blueprint into the real thing, you have to come down to here, and then you go to something called your foundry. So after you're at your foundry, you just click on square foundry. So after it's your foundry, then you just you click on whatever you want to craft. So you can see all of the things that you can craft here, and the ones that are ready to craft will be on this one. So here, if I want to build this, I need these materials, and then if I want to find these materials, the best way to find those materials, imagine I need one of those materials, right? I just come down here to navigation, and I choose one of the planets where I think it could be. So let's say Earth. Okay, now if I click on the button that's for resource zones, if I click on that, then as you see, there's another button. If I click on that, then I can see all of the available materials on that planet. So yeah, that's how you can find a material if you're trying to find one, make one. So now if you want to make something, so you just come down here, and I wanted to make the heat suit, so I just click on it. It will take 12 hours to make these materials and 20,000 credits, and then I just build it. And then in 12 hours, when I come back, it should be built. You can use platinum to make this faster and just automatically just do it, but that's not the fun about the game. If you do that, the fun part about the game will be gone. It's fun just waiting around and waiting for your items to build up. Just spending money on the game would just not be necessary, no point. So yeah. So now next we're just gonna talk about some stuff that's about the game and just basic knowledge and stuff that you should do. Okay, so now we're just gonna talk about some extra stuff about the game that I didn't mention before. So here's your market. From the market you can buy blueprints of many things, and you can buy resources. And as I was talking about before, platinum. If you don't know what platinum is the premium currency of the game. So you can pay in real life money to get platinum, and you can pretty much buy anything in the game if you're platinum. It's super expensive though, and I do not recommend it, and the game would not be fun if you buy platinum. And also, if you come down here, you can look at your quests, stuff about the universe, like warframes, vehicles, companions, stuff like that, and all the stuff that you have worked before, and just mechanics and stuff if you want to learn about it again. So yeah, that's that. And now we're going to talk about companions. So in one of the junctions, I think it's the Venus junction, you get a pet called let's see here, yeah, Taxon. So you should get this. I recommend. I've never used this before, but I think just don't level it up just use it for like a little bit until you get to Mars, because after you get to Mars you can get After you complete Mars Junction, you can get the Kubra. And yeah, and it's super good to have one. It helps out so much when you're getting attacked a lot and you're AFK. It can just protect you and stuff like that. It's super helpful, and I recommend you guys get one as fast as you guys can. And yeah, that was part 1 for the beginner's guide. I hope you guys loved the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in part 2 or another video. Have a good day, good afternoon, or a good night. Bye.